Welcome back to the Hobby Diaries. I'm Chantel, aka Lasshammer, miniature painter and tabletop gamer from Norfolk. Today I'm going to be sharing a very exciting unboxing with you all. As I mentioned in my last video, just before Christmas I was sent an entire box filled to the brim with a brand new hobby. Brand new in the sense that it's new to me. I've heard of the name of this particular hobby, but that's as far as it goes. I was running a little Ask Me Anything over on my Instagram story and somebody asked me about this particular hobby. Now of course I said I've never heard of it, but I'm open to anything, so I'm happy to look into it and see what it's all about. It was then that I was sent a message by a wonderful follower and friend of mine called Justin. And Justin reached out and said to me, I have a ton of spares from a Kickstarter and I'd love to send some to you for you to try. And of course I was intrigued and very grateful. I was like, of course, I'd love to see what this is all about. I did not expect to be sent so much. Let me just show you the size of the box. It's quite heavy too. Look at all this. So a huge thank you again to Justin for sending me this. I cannot wait to get stuck in. I have a feeling that I have a few people in my following, in my subscribers, who are going to be very excited to see what's inside. So without further ado, let's take a look and see what's in the box. So here goes. I am about to delve in to the world of Battletech. So who had Lasshammer getting into Battletech on their 2025 bingo cards? No, me neither. So we're going to go through the box and see what we've got. First up we have some novels. I've got 3 books here, book 1, 2 and 3, of some kind of Battletech series. I have read the descriptions on the back and they sound wonderful. I'm getting Gundam vibes, which I'm all for. I absolutely love mechs and mechs fighting each other, going to war. This sounds badass. I am really bad for reading at the moment. I don't know how many books sitting there waiting for me to read them. I just struggle to find the time. I mean, I do have the time, but that time ends up me scrolling on my phone. I'm sure some of you can relate. You've got books sitting there that you just really want to read, but it's just finding the time to slow down and do it. So I'm going to challenge myself to actually get through this series, and I want you to keep me accountable. So check in with me, send me a message, be like, how far have you got in that Battletech series you said you were going to read, Lass? I'll be all for it. Just give me a message and make sure that I'm reading. And once I do, I will actually come on and give you a little sort of book club rundown on what I've read. So yeah, 3 wonderful novels here that I'm really looking forward to read. Make sure I do. I'm just going to have a fish around and see what comes out next. Next up, we have Battletech Mercenaries. So this looks like some kind of starter kit, or whatever you need to play this game. As you can see, it's full of minis there. We've got dice, we've got some kind of cards. I assume it's like the equivalent to sort of war scrolls. We've got rule books, there's little tokens, little tanks. There's all sorts going on in here and I'm so excited. I've got no idea how hard it's going to be to learn. I've not even looked at the rules yet, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too complicated. Yeah, a nice big starter set. What else have we got? Here we go. This one is the beginner box. I assume this is an easier way to learn. So this looks like there's only 2 mechs in here. The game board itself, a couple of rule cards, war scroll cards, some tokens. I'm assuming that's like a one-on-one, so this is a really easy way to learn. That's just what I'm assuming. So yeah, a beginner box. This seems like the easiest way to start. I'm assuming I've got some Battletech fans within my following, so yeah, throw any advice at me that you have because I'm gonna need it. This definitely looks like the best place to start. So here we have the quick start rules for Alpha Strike. I'm not sure if that's just what the game is called or if that's a particular game mode. It seems to have phases very similar to Warhammer. You've got your movement phase, your combat phase, special abilities. Play this scenario first. The dogs are coming in to see what I'm doing. What have we got next? Battletech Universe. The rich story of the Battletech setting has played out across more than 1,000 years. Here, for the first time, that story is presented in one comprehensive volume. Okay. Deep dive into Battletech lore. Battletech universe has everything you need to explore the ongoing Battletech saga and to write your own chapter on your game table. Well, this sounds intriguing. The artwork in here is gorgeous. This sounds like a must-have for learning the lore of this entire game. I'm excited. I mean, look at this artwork. I love it. Battletech Essentials. This looks similar to the starter box, so I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm sure there is a difference, but in this one again you've got 2 mechs, a game board, the cards, the dice, these little tokens. Is it a different game mode? Quick start rules, Alpha Strike reference, a lot of jargon I'm going to have to learn. Special pilot abilities. In here we've got a map pack, so that looks awesome. So we've got 6 two-sided paper map sheets, large lakes, sinkhole, Battletech, box canyons, city ruins. So we've got various different scenes and terrains to use. Here we go, now it's time for the miniature lovers to get excited. First up, we have Clan Elemental Star. I'm not sure what that is. Look how diddy these little minis are. They are putting the mini in miniature. Look how tiny they are. They are so cute. Teeny tiny little mechs. I love them so much. They are so adorable. We have some chunkier ones in here. As you can see, we've got some little mechs in here as well. Who doesn't love a mech? Honestly, these are fantastic. These ones I love. So these little boxes contain a random mech. So I love a mystery box, a mystery pack, whatever. There is something in the thrill of just not knowing what you're going to get. I love it. So let's open her up. In this one we have the Viper, the Black Python. Take a look at this one. Look at that. These are so cool. I love it. Honestly, I'm so easily pleased. I think these are so cute. So yeah, these look like war scrolls in a way, similar to Warhammer. So you've got your critical hits, S, M and L. I'm not sure what they stand for. I'm assuming like strength and things like that. You've got a heat scale. Roll, he's a skirmisher, whatever that is. But yeah, a lot of information here to get my head around, but I feel like I'm going to be okay because of all of the starter rules, the starter sets, the whole core rule book. This is going to be a fun deep dive, let me tell you. We've got another random mech box here, so let's go. In here we have a CDA 2A. We've got this little mech, this little one. I think they're adorable. I think they're so cute. These are going to be so fun to paint as well. I've already got an idea for these. As you know, I have a ton of Turbo Dork paints to use, all these beautiful metallics in some mad colours as well, so I think I'm going to have fun. I'm going to try out some weathering on them, I'm going to try all sorts, but yeah, this is so exciting. I hope you're finding it exciting so far and you're not like, what the hell is all of this? We have another random mech, so let's go. In this one we have a Goliath. Is it going to be as badass looking as the name suggests? It is pretty badass. Look at this. It almost looks like a little dog. A little robot dog. That is really cool. They have some really lovely little details on them. They are so sweet. They're supposed to be like badass killer machines, and there's me going, oh, they're so cute. So we've got one more of these random mech boxes. I definitely need more of these just for the thrill of opening them. In this one we have Merlin. I love this one already. This is Merlin. I love them so much. They are adorable. The little killer machines. I don't think they're supposed to be cute, but So that's all of the mystery boxes. We've got this next. This is a little dice box with some really, really pretty dice in. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? Ooh. Have a little USB stick. I've got no idea what's on it, but we're going to plug it in and find out. Could it be a virus? Maybe. Would Justin go to the effort of packing me up a box entirely of Battletech just to infect my old laptop? I don't think so. Once I've plugged this in and had a look, I'll let you know what's on it. I've got no idea. Probably some kind of like digital content, but I'll pop that back in my dice box to keep that safe. We're on to the last box, and I was particularly excited when I saw this one. We have the Battletech Mercenaries paint set from the Army Painter. Look at that. Look at all these gorgeous colours. There's even some metallics and a wash in here as well, and a paint on primer. A little Army Painter brush. Look at that. More paint. I love it. So that concludes the unboxing. Lass Hammer entering her Battletech era. It lines up beautifully with what I already do, so tabletop gaming and miniature painting, and I can't wait. So I think the best place to start would be that starter set. I'm going to paint up a couple of mechs, get them on the table and just try and learn the rules. I learn best by doing, so we just need to get it all on the table, throw some dice and see what happens. I'll of course document the entire Battletech journey because I'm excited. I know I've got some fans of Battletech in my followers as well, so if you're one of them, let me know, drop me a comment and tell me when you first got into Battletech, and if you've got any advice for a complete newbie, I'll take all the advice I can get. A huge thank you to Justin over on my Instagram for throwing me head first into what looks like an incredible new hobby. So yeah, let me know what you think of the content. Which part are you most excited to see? Is it me painting up some mechs? Is it hearing how my first game went? Or is it the kind of book club style review of the novels that I've got? Let's get in the comments. Let's discuss this new hobby that I'm going to be deep diving into. I can't wait. I can't wait to connect more with the Battletech fans. If you're new to my channel and you happen to love Battletech, I'd love to hear from you as well. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so you don't miss future videos. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.